Oh yeah, what's going on YouTube? Thanks for coming by to the channel. In this video, I'm gonna give you the best Uber driver tip that I can give you. The number one thing you need to do so you don't make this mistake, so you can make more money, so you can control your time and take your business to the next level. That's what this video is about. Before we get started, my subscribers, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following me on this journey. And to show my appreciation, yes, I'm doing the dash cam giveaway every single month. We just did one on December 31st. Today is January 2nd. Happy New Year, by the way. In this video though, this tip that I'm gonna give you, so the free dash cam giveaway, so that's gonna be on live streams. I'm only doing on live streams, so make sure you subscribe, make sure you ring the bell. It's that's gonna give you your best chance to win the dash cam. Other than that, you're gonna get some of the best Uber and Lyft driver tips that you can get on YouTube today. They're gonna be right here on this channel. Okay, so make sure you subscribe. So with that being said, this tip is not something that I made up. It's something I got from someone else, and I want to make sure to give him the proper, to recognize him, to just recognize this person for what he's done for the rideshare community, and that's the rideshare professor. He gives some of the best tips that I think are out there today. I use what he preaches, what he teaches, and I make it my own, and I put my own twist on it, and I also share all my ins and outs of driving rideshare right here on this channel. So today's January 2nd, very, very slow holiday time right now. Same thing happened last year, so I'm not surprised. After Christmas, there's a slowdown. There's no students in the area. So the whole city's kind of like slow. There's not going to be surges for another week or so. So yeah, that's the deal. So we're all working, we're all grinding right now. We're trying to make as much money as we can. So we're all doing Uber X without surge. All the rides that we're doing don't have a lot of surges attached, so it's hard. So I'm out there driving today. I did my first ride today was a Lyft, and then my second ride today was a Comfort. Now I picked up this guy. The gentleman's name is Joel. Picked him up. And he had some questions about going to the airport. Is this the card that he should get? And I explained to him that, he told me how many people he had, and he's like 4 people with luggage. So with that many people with luggage, I'm like, the best way to go is an XL. You're not going to run out of room. You could order a Comfort, and you might get an SUV like mine. I drive an Acura MDX. It's a 2015 Acura MDX. I bought it and joined Lyft prior to Lyft changing their black requirements. So I do qualify for Lyft Black with this car. I also qualify for Lyft Lux, Lyft XL, Uber XL, Uber Comfort. So, I'm looking for premium rides is what I'm doing. And I'm out there today. I picked up this gentleman, Joel. I explained to him that Uber XL is going to be his best bet for having 4 people with luggage. He could order a Comfort, and he might get lucky getting an SUV like mine, but that's not, it's not definitely going to be the case. So then he might be out of luck and have to order another car, and then you could be late for your airport trip, right? So I explained to him the XL is the best way to go. So, and then after having that conversation, immediately, this is my tip right here, and don't make this mistake, I offered to bring him to the airport. I found out what time he was going, and so I can make an appointment. And so that's why I say this is the number one tip, and I learned this from the rideshare professor. You need to have some cards in your car. It's very, very simple. My cards are very, very simple. I think that if you want to enter into the next level of rideshare, you need some cards so that you can schedule appointments with clients. It's all right there. I'm not stealing from Uber. I'm not stealing from Lyft. What we did is, and this is how it works, until you have your commercial livery license, this is how it's going to work. So you make the appointment with your rider, okay? You go to their pickup spot. In this case, it was his house. The gentleman at his house, him and his family were going on a trip. I go to his house for the specified time. We made an appointment. And so I show up there. I think it was like 11 o'clock. I show up, go knock on the door, let him know that I'm here. Whenever he's ready, no rush. And then, he comes out. We load up the luggage. Everybody gets in the car. At that point, and you can do this prior to loading up the car, but at that point, Joel pulled out his phone. He orders the Uber XL. I'm close proximity. I turn my app on. I get his ride. We're linked up. I accept the ride. Now we're on the way to the airport. Now this is the best way to go until you get your livery license or your commercial license, because you want to be legal. You want to make sure you're covered by insurance. You don't want to do any funny business here. All right. This is a great way to do it. This is a great way to keep all your partners involved. You're not disrespecting Uber and Lyft. You're still giving them business. And now, but what you're doing is you're gaining that business. So instead of going out in the day and not really knowing what to expect or what's next, this is a great way to fill up your schedule to know when your next ride is going to be. So while I was waiting, it was about an hour after I dropped him off at his house that he needed to go to the airport. So while I was waiting, I had my computer, right? I have my computer, I have a book. I'm always reading, I'm always educating myself, I'm always doing something good with my downtime. Trying to build my business, I'm working on my exit strategy out of Rideshare. All right, what I really want to do, and I got this from the Rideshare professor, is to grow a livery business. I want to have multiple cars, I want to have multiple drivers. I want to really reach out. There's a lot of good business here in Boston. I want to get a piece of it. And the Rideshare professor has a great course on this. I haven't got the course yet. So this is a free shout out to the Rideshare professor and his course on teaching you how to take your business to the next level to get into the livery license, the limo business, getting full private clients, taking payment yourself, learning how to market. These are all things that are very important. He teaches this. I haven't got the course yet. I do plan to get it. But just from watching his videos, this is the information that I've gathered. How to get your private clients, how to create some business for yourself, repeat business, right? So I have clients right now that actually call me the day of or the day before saying they need a ride, they want to schedule a ride. They do this because you create a personal relationship. And the first step to that is having your business cards, okay? There's one lady in particular I can think of. She's called me several times. I can't even count how many. I know her so well. When I go to pick her up, I get her coffee. I go to Starbucks, I pick up her coffee before I pick her up. Her latte, grande latte from Starbucks. And then, I go to pick her up. Always tips me well. The gentleman in this instance, who I was speaking of, Joel, tipped me very well. And I said thank you to him through the app. Joel, if you're watching this, because I did talk about my channel, they asked me what I do besides driving. Joel, if you're watching this, thank you so much for the generosity, the tips, and I appreciate your business. The Rideshare professor, thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you for the tips that you've given me and all the other drivers. Do appreciate you for all that you do. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, give me the thumbs up on this. If you want to see more tips like this, hear more things, strategies and tips for your Rideshare business, definitely subscribe so I can share with you all of my new videos. Thanks for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.